y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another Saints and Sinners video. This one we're going to be discussing season 6 episode 3, Oedipus Rex. So y'all make sure that y'all watching the episode first, and then y'all come in over to my channel watching this video, and let's get down in the comments and discuss it, okay? So Ella Mae, she is confronting Leona, you know, about finding out that she's a part of this organ trafficking ring, you know, where they're snatching these girls and they're getting their organs and everything, and she done grab Christy up into it. So Leona is telling her, like, I'm dying, blah, blah, blah. So, of course, Ella Mae is not, she minded, you know what I'm saying? Because we all know that Leona is evil, you know what I'm saying? And she gonna say anything to get out of anything, you know what I'm saying? Like an evil little genius. So Leona is telling Ella that she has this unique type of illness that she needs a transplant, and they've been doing some type of experiments and stuff to try to figure out, you know, how she could have like a successful surgery. And so Ella Mae is like, you just can't get on the organ donor list like a normal person. Like, yeah. And I'm looking at her like, yeah, you can't do that. You out here snatching folks, kidnapping folks, killing folks just to save your life. Like, you've lived your life. If it's your time to go, it's your time to go. But Leona is like, you know, I didn't start this, you know, Dr. Ross and Wilhelmina, they were already doing this, so I just figured that, you know, it could help me out. It could be beneficial to me. So she's making it seem like, you know, Ray and Dr. Ross and Wilhelmina, they already, you know, was doing this, and she just came aboard, which I'm not buying that at all. She want Ella Mae to like keep everything on the hush, you know what I'm saying? Like, let this fly on the radar, don't let nobody find out and stuff. And they're planning on trying to pin everything on Ray to try to, you know, keep Leona and Christy in the clear, which I'm like, send them all to the clink, you know what I'm saying? They done made their choice, and Christy's like, you know, I'm so close to figuring out the compound that's gonna help Leona's transplant surgery be successful. I just need a little bit of time. Just give me some time. Christy has the bright idea to go and visit crazy Dr. Kevorkian, Dr. Ross in prison, and try to get him to tell her, you know, what she's missing, how to make this chemical compound. So she's trying to plead to his heartstrings at first. You know, she's giving a compelling argument. And I'm looking at her like, Christy, are you slow? Like, come on now. You know, Dr. Ross, he ain't got no heart. He's not out here trying to help people, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's twisted. He's been performing all these horrible experiments on these women. Do you actually think he cares about your grandma or your auntie in real life? You think he care about Leona, that he could be like, you know what, Christy, you're right. Let me give you the secret formula to saving Leona's life. It's blah, 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 blah. Like, nah, he up there, he sizing her up. He like, ooh, she looking good, Christy. Like, you know, probably imagining what kind of undergarment she have, all this stuff. So then Christy, she gets in her head like, okay, I gotta like plead into that. So she's like, you know, showing her love. She like, you know, I want to be just like you. Like, you're so smart and everything, and how you doing this and da 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 da. So he tells her that he has his real records, because Christy done found some records already that, you know, the cops had seized where they shut down the lab and stuff, but the records didn't have the information that she needed. So he's telling her, that ain't where I keep my real stuff, girl. They don't even know, you know what I'm saying? I'm too smart for him. So he told her that he hid the real medical records for Leona at his house, and it's like, you know, this book, there's like some sick type of medical book or whatever that has the information. So Christy, she's like, okay, I got the information. So then she like switches like a light switch, like, got him, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, you know what, I hope they bury you in the jail, like, you know, let them know, like, I ain't really want you like that. I was just trying to get the information from you. And whole time I'm like, Christy, you ain't got the records in your hand. You don't got what you want. You supposed to still be playing this man until you actually get in your hand what you want. Because what if you gotta come back up there? You know what I'm saying? Christy, she goes to Dr. Ross's house, and she's sneaking in his study, and she's looking looking around and stuff. And I'm like, why is she so paranoid? So in my head, I'm like, who else is in the house? Because I'm thinking, like, who gonna catch her? You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering, like, if Wilhelmina gonna pop up and stuff. Because it's my theory that this season, Wilhelmina, she gonna show up some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because her and Leona, I'm pretty sure they're still working together. Christy ends up finding this secret, I don't know if it was like a secret hallway, secret area where like she pulled a book and the bookcase moved, and then you see that's, you know, the file cabinet with like the real medical records that have information and stuff. So she sees, you know, the information that she needs to try to get the chemical compound and stuff. So she's all excited and stuff. Meanwhile, Jabari, poor Jabari, he's still going through whatever. He goes up to the news station in his suit and everything. You know, Jabari, he had tried to change his life, so he was a real businessman and stuff. So he shows up to his suit, suit dressed nice and everything. And I'm looking at him like, boy, what you doing up there? Like, yeah, they released you and stuff, but in the court of public opinion, you still guilty. People still looking at you side eyes, so they giving him grief and stuff like, what you doing here? And he's like, you know, I'm trying to figure out if y'all got any information on Angela's whereabouts. And the lady sitting up there talking to him like, you know, you the one that know what happened to her. You need to just confess. You tell us what happened to Angela. You tell us where Angela is. Then Jabari, he won't let the whole thing go with his pops and try to figure out what happened to him and stuff. And he know Rex is not giving him information he needs. Rex is trying to get him to let everything go. He goes down to the city. He tries to get the records for his dad to see what's going on. He read through the records, and tell me if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, but according to the records of his father, it looks like his father may still be alive and he may be released pretty soon, but the records are like redacted. Some of it is redacted. He can't read like the full sentences. So he takes it to Rex and he's like, yo, can you read this with me? Like, maybe you can help me piece together some of the information that's missing. And Rex takes the file folder and he shreds it right on up in front of his face. And I'm like, so poor Jabari, his face in that scene, I was like, oh my god, I felt so bad for him. Like, he looked so hurt. I was like, wow. And you know, Rex, he gearing up for war. He's going after Ray Ray and stuff. He ain't got time for this bull crap with Jabari. Plus, he don't want Jabari to know what's going on with his father anyway. Because, you know, Rex and Ella, they done spent some time together, clink and stuff like old times, and they done devised this plan to get rid of Ray Ray together. But yeah, and prior to that, Rex had hit up Kendrick and he was letting Kendrick know, like, yo, we under attack, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to make sure you okay, because, you know, Rex got feelings for his son. He want to make sure he's cool and everything. And Kendrick like, I'm alright, I don't need no protection. Meanwhile, he got Stacia twin in the house and she being all suspicious and she's snooping and stuff. And I'm starting to think that she's working with Ray Ray and she's trying to get some type of information out of the house or whatever. She's like going into rooms and stuff she ain't supposed to be in and stuff. Rooms is closed off and stuff. And Kendrick like, hold up, don't go in there and stuff. But yeah, so the hot water goes out, which I'm pretty sure she probably did something to make the hot water go out. So he goes to like the basement or something to light the pilot, and she's in the kitchen washing dishes. Rex shows up. He sneaks up into the house because he thinks it's something that happened. Somebody done pulled up on Kendrick or whatever. He got his piece all pulled out. He goes into the freaking kitchen, got his gun pointed. He see a woman in the kitchen. He's like, you know, turn around, put your hands up. She turns around and he looked like he done seen the ghost. He like, Stacia? Like, yeah, I just love seeing people's reactions when they see Stacia's twin. Like, because it's just like, are you back from the dead? Girl, where you get that nose ring and that colorful wig from, girl? She gets Kendrick to take her back to her apartment, which I don't think she was ever planning on going back to her apartment, because, you know, they going up to the apartment and Kendrick's like, hold on, wait a minute, like something don't feel right. He goes into the apartment and looks like somebody ransacked it, which is my theory that, you know, she know who did that to her apartment. She did that so that she would have an excuse not to stay at her apartment and to go back to his house to try to set him up. But yeah, Kendrick's such a darn fool, you know what I'm saying? And he done fell in love with her, of course, because she looked just like Stacia, so he don't really want her to go nowhere. And he's like, oh, let me just show you around and stuff. So he takes her to Tamara, because he's like, yeah, I want you to get to know, you know, the people who knew your sister and stuff. And Tamara is just like, wow, like, I don't mind me for staring, but gosh, like, Stacia didn't know she had a twin. And so Kendrick's like, yeah, I've been thinking about how to honor Stacia's memory and everything, and I've come up with the idea to start a foundation in her honor. And you know, we're gonna use money to help reunite family members that have been, you know, separated. And so Timber's like, okay, that sounds like a great idea. I think I could get the board members of Upsurge to, you know, go along with that and pitch in some funds and stuff. And he's like, yeah, and I think that me and he thinking that him and Stacia's twins should run it together. And so Tamara's kind of looking like, and the twin looking like, hold up, like, I ain't signed up for all this. I'm just like, Kendrick, you a darn fool. Like, this whole series, Kendrick has just been gullible. I just don't know what's it gonna take for this man to, like, get a clue. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's so infuriating sometimes. Like, can you be that stupid? Like, boy, poor thing. But yeah, in the meantime, Josie, you know, she finds out that Tamara was at plan. Like, she done got her off the visitors list. She can't go visit Miles in the hospital no more. She about to take this man to Florida. Like, Josie done made a whole complete fool of herself going off in the hospital. She had to be carried out by security and everything. She's like, no! And I'm just like, Josie, why are you in the hospital creating a scene in front of these people and everything? You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, this man been in a coma for about 5 months. You need to find yourself an able-bodied man. Like, what the heck? Like, come on now, Miles. You doing all this for Miles. Don't you know that once this man wakes up from a coma, he probably gonna be playing you just like how he was playing Tamara all that time. You know what I'm saying? Let Tamara do whatever she want to do to him. Tamara should treat Miles just like that woman did in that Tyler Perry movie, where that man, he divorced her, he was cheating on her, had babies with that other woman, and then he ended up in a wheelchair and stuff. She pushed him, you know, in the bathtub. He liked to drown. That's what Tamara need to do to Miles. Everything that's coming to Miles deserved it for how he treated Tamara all them years. And Josie need to just cut her losses. She showed up at Upsurge in Tamara's office. I'm like, who the hell let her pass security? Y'all just letting Josie just walk up into Tamara's office, and I just knew it was about to be another murder up in there. I said, Lord, Tamara about to go to glory. You know what I'm saying? Like, she all upset, like, I can't believe you doing this. And Tamara's like, you know, it's best that Miles be with his son. This is best for his son. And Josie was like, you're not doing this for your son. And if she ain't, oh well, it is what it is. Like, hang it up, ma'am. But yeah, I can't wait to see what Josie got for Tamara though. Like, I know she gonna do something. But yeah, so Christy, she trying to, you know, cook up the compound, try to help Leona and stuff, and it just ain't, you know, mix it right. So she like, oh man, she ended up having to go right back to the prison to go talk to Dr. Ross, which I had a feeling she was going to do that anyway. So he's like, gotcha, you couldn't get it right, huh? Could you? And so she's like, oh, please help me. She's like, what I gotta do for you to, you know, help me, you know, give me the formula? He's like, you gotta get me up out of here. And I'm like, duh, dingbat, what you thought you was gonna say? Like, of course he gonna try to get you to get him up out of prison. So I'm wondering how the hell she gonna swing that, and we definitely don't want him back on the streets. Ella had got Christy to clear everything out of the lab because she had plans to set up Ray Ray at the lab. But yeah, Christy spilled the beans to Leona. She made like a offhand comment like, yeah, mom, she wanted me to remove all my stuff out the lab and stuff. Like, I don't know what's going on. So Leona's like, she told you to do what? So Ray Ray shows up. He expected just to meet up with Ella, you know what I'm saying, to talk about, you know, this whole case and everything that's going down. And he shows up by himself, which I was surprised, because I would have thought that Ray Ray would have showed up with his team behind him. But hey, I guess since he thought it was just gonna be him and Ella May, he didn't feel the need to have his boys with him. But anyway, you know, Rex come with his crew, guns are blazing, they about to pop a cap up in Ray Ray. And then, you know, Ella, she like, Next thing you know, here comes Leona decked out in her fur and her diamonds and her choker. I said, God, look, you know what I'm saying? After Christy done told her, you know, what was going on and stuff, she was like, hold up, let me get my coat. And she got her stuff together, you know what I'm saying? She gets in between Ray Ray and Rex. And so Ella's like, hold up now, don't shoot now. Rex like, don't matter to me, I'll pull a bullet in this old husband right here, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind. After everything we done been through, Leona's like, no, wait, I have something to tell you, like, don't shoot. So they all like, what? Everybody got their guns out and stuff, pointing at each other. Leona dropped the biggest bomb of all that just had me like, huh? This lady said, Raymond, I guess that's Ray Ray's government name. Raymond is your son, Rex. Rex, you the pappy. This your son over here. And Rex is looking like, everybody's like, what the hell? And so my mind is like blown. I'm like, okay, all right. So Rex done had a baby with Ella Mae and Leona. He done smashed the mother-daughter. Well, it ain't really mother-daughter. It's really sisters. So that means Kendrick and Ray Ray are cousins and brothers. That's just nasty. That's just nasty. Oh my God. This is just nasty. But yeah, you guys, that left me at a loss for words. It's just so many family secrets in this show, and I don't want to know no more. It's just so nasty. It's just too much, you guys. Too much. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode. I had to keep this video a little short and everything because I'm still blown aback from everything that just, I'm still blown aback from the news that was just dropped. And I'm like, what the heck? And I'm just thinking like, could Leona be lying? I know she ain't lying, but I'm like, I hope she lying. I hope they do a DNA test and they be like, this old hag, she done lied to our face. But nah, I know she probably telling the truth. But yeah, you guys, so I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because y'all know I'm gonna be coming through with my Saints and Sinners videos every Tuesday or Wednesdays. So yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that. And I just want to thank everybody that's been commenting and engaging with me, because y'all just been putting me on to some different things. I love the little conversations that we be having, guys. Like, I didn't know that the actor that plays Ray Ray, Mike Bless, I didn't know that he, you know, is most known for reality TV. And I think that's so great. And y'all told me that he was on a dating show that was on I can't remember the name right now, but if I do, I'll put the name of it. But yeah, I went on YouTube, but I was able to binge the whole season, and I really enjoyed it. And I just think that this show is just so amazing how they have put a lot of actors and actresses who are like known for like reality TV. Like, we seen Lisa Wu kill it, we done see Tammy Roman kill it, and then Carly Red just been coming, you know what I'm saying? She like one of my favorites on the show, you know what I'm saying? And now we got Mike Bless on here. So yeah, big ups to all the actors on the show. I've really been enjoying it. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.